The latest batch of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse episodes have arrived on Disney Plus, so of course I wanted to check them out to see what they're like. And I have to say, the latest one is pretty good fun. As always, there will be spoilers as I go through what happens and share some thoughts. I like to watch these to see how educational they are for younger viewers. I grew up watching a lot of Disney, and it's great to see that there are a lot of educational opportunities, particularly in this episode. This one is called Mickey's Movie Night. It's the 21st episode of the first season of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, and as I said, there will be spoilers from now. Pete has invited everybody to a movie night, but Pete kind of forgot that it's tonight. He's a bit panicked because he worries that nothing will be ready. So Mickey, of course, offers to help, and immediately we learn that the Mousecatools are going to help, and the Mousecatools we have are a unicycle, magnets, 3 socks, and of course the mystery Mousecapal. So this is really great fun, great pacing. Now that we've got the Mousecapals, everybody gathers in their cars. The cars look fabulous. I love the animation designs. I think they look brilliant. And we also have Chip and Dale as well there with Donald. And the cars go off to Pete's movie theatre, his drive-in. And when they get there, they realise that there are no tickets. So they get to use the first Mousecatool. These are the magnets. They use the magnets as the tickets, but we also get a great opportunity for learning here. We learn a little bit about magnets, but there are also opportunities for counting. There's an opportunity to learn about subtraction, which I think is great. Something I've mentioned before is that Clubhouse can appeal to quite a wide age range of young children. Sometimes the maths is quite simple, 1 plus 1. Sometimes it's a bit more advanced, such as subtraction. I think it can be really beneficial to carry a child through several years, and I think they do a really, really good job with that. And then they carry on driving. As I said, the cars look great, the environment looks great. It's not as brightly coloured because it's later at night so they can see the screen, it makes sense, but it's definitely not as brightly coloured and vibrant as a lot of the episodes are. But it's not really a big issue. It's certainly still very well animated. And then they sing a song about going to the snack stand in the tune of Let's All Go to the Lobby, which I love. Sure, not every viewer is going to get the reference, but I thought it was pretty good fun. And then there's an issue with the popcorn machine, and there's some interesting interaction with the viewers when they ask the viewers to work out which buttons they need to press to get the machine working. Also, it's introducing some viewers to things they might expect when they go to the movie theatre, whether it's a drive-in or otherwise. And plus, the animation of the popcorn is a lot of fun. And then they built some blocks, and I did think this was really random. I've never been to a drive-in. They're not really a thing in the UK. I think primarily we just don't have the weather for it. But there were fairground stalls, or when you throw beanbags at things to try and get a prize. And I wasn't expecting that. And they built some blocks. There's an opportunity for learning about the names of various colours, which again gives more education. I love it. It's really good fun. And they use another Mousecatool, the socks, as beanbags. And I didn't predict what they were going to do with the socks. I thought that was certainly pretty creative. And then it's showtime and we get the Disney intro music. And then there are problems with the film reels. I love that they didn't go digital. I wasn't expecting this, but they do use film, and I just had so much fun with it. I was so happy. It just looks brilliant. The animation is gorgeous. Pete is still stressed because the film is everywhere. So, of course, they use another Mousecatool. They use the unicycle to wind in the film reel and try and project it that way, which I thought was a very creative use of a unicycle. And while Pete is doing that, they use the Mystery Mousecapal to entertain everybody. And the Mystery Mousecapal is actually, well, Mystery Mousecapals, plural, it's Millie and Melody. So they are bringing in a lot more characters from other Minnie and Mickey shows, which I do think helps to set Clubhouse Plus apart from the main series or the first series. And it was nice. They sang Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes, which I hadn't expected because most of the Mickey Mouse songs in Clubhouse Plus are not songs the viewer would otherwise be familiar with, at least as far as I can tell. But most viewers are going to know head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And it was good fun. And then they settled down and watched the film. It was a film starring Mickey. I would have preferred it if they'd used a classic Mickey Mouse cartoon. I think that could have been really great, a really fun way to perhaps introduce some viewers to some of the classic cartoons. But what we got still worked well, absolutely no problems with it. I was just hoping for something a little bit different. But nevertheless, it's an absolute joy. Anything about movies, it has my full attention. This was really good fun. Lots of really great opportunities for learning. Really well animated. Great cast of characters. Mickey's Movie Night is definitely a really solid episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus.